Hi there, sports fans. This is Blink Drive TV and I'm Kinito Henson. Something very, very extraordinary we have for you in this special episode. We are here to witness the signing ceremony between Peak, we all know the big international sports apparel brand and footwear, and the Latvian basketball team. Now, their association goes back to 2016 and they are now signing a 4-year renewal all the way to 2027 for the next FIBA World Cup. So we're going to be speaking with Davis Bertans. He's the key player, the star player of the Latvian basketball team, which has made tremendous waves in the FIBA World Cup. We'll also be talking to the Deputy General Manager of Peak Worldwide, Christine Wu. So stick around and also witness the signing ceremony between these two giant basketball bodies. Now we're here at the signing ceremony of Peak and the Latvian basketball team. This is a long-term relationship that is developing, that has evolved through time, and we are very fortunate that we have with us to explain Peak's involvement in basketball and sports in general, Deputy General Manager of Peak Worldwide, Miss Christine Wu, and it's an honor for us to be with you. Please tell us about Peak and its involvement in sports and how it became so grossly involved with basketball.
It's because that from the beginning we have the basketball DNA, or that the company was focused how to produce the products for the players to have the great performance. So from the textile design and also for the shoes, sneakers, we do a lot of efforts in R&D. And besides with this, I think it's not enough we present with this product for the athletes, but also like to participate inside the games. So we will participate a lot of tournaments, camps, and we also select with our NBA ambassador like Tony Parker, like Andrew Wiggins, and also with a lot of global basketball federation and club. So they are in the nationwide, international-wide, but also they have the national in Pro B. And recently also we launched with the No Border project. Is focused how that to involve basketball stuff inside different individual countries. But like yesterday, we also increased with the 3 Filipino players in Philippines. They can be also ambassadors for basketball.
Yes, and Christine, can you tell us also, you were mentioning about performance, how Peak is so happy that the German and the Serbian national teams are in the semifinals of the FIBA World Cup, and they are supported by Peak.
You know, we always support with the different federations, and I'm so glad that these times we have the 16 qualified for the World Cup, and also we have the 3 teams into that semi-final, and they really did a great job. And then they like Germany, that now they was play with the America today, and Australia also now with the Canada. But I believe that they really do a great performance, not only that support with people, but they also bring a lot of encourage global players who love basketball.
Yes, the inspiration.
Inspiration is very important. So I think no matter how, what's the results, they already proud the basketball.
Oh yes, for sure. For what they've accomplished. Now, you mentioned some of the Peak ambassadors in the world. You mentioned Tony Parker. Who are the other ambassadors of Peak
We have the
you could mention?
Andrea Wiggins, he was great in Warriors.
Yes.
And then he just had the China tour last month, and he go to our company, they go to my family, and they also let the tour around in China to touch with the fans. But we arranged with the also international NBA tour. A few years ago, we bring with the Davidova to Philippines. I think that in the next 2-3 years, we will bring a lot of NBA players also to Philippines, and then to play basketball and show the basketball spirit in front of Filipino fans.
And of course, Davis Bertans, player for Latvia, plays in the NBA. One of those whom you support.
Yes, we sponsor a lot of players, and he's one of the best. So
Well, we want to thank you again, Christine, for this opportunity to speak with you and also to witness this signing between Latvia and Peak. And before we let you go, Christine, just a note about the number of medals athletes gained in the last Olympics. Those athletes supported by Peak.
In the last Tokyo Summer Games, we have the 79 medals, which again with our Peak delegation athletes.
Well,
It's great.
yeah,
Looking forward
that's
next year in
amazing.
Paris. There we have great and better performance.
And of course, the FIBA World Cup 2027 in Qatar.
We wait for everybody.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you very much again, Christine, and thank you. Congratulations to Peak. Congratulations to the Latvian basketball team.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
We are with Davis Bertans of the Latvian basketball team. And Davis, first of all, congratulations for what Latvia has done. This is your first time in the FIBA World Cup, and yet you're going to be finishing among the top 6.
Thank you. Yeah. It's a great debut and a great thing for Latvian basketball, and showed that we just didn't come here to participate, and our goal in the future is to be in this similar place or even better.
Well, just going over the performance of Latvia in the FIBA World Cup, you guys brought down France, you brought down the world #1 defending champion Spain, you brought down Brazil. Was this within the realm of your expectations?
Yes, coming here, during the qualification we played against teams like Serbia, Turkey, Greece, you name it, all the top European teams, and we only lost one game. So yeah, coming here, we believed in ourselves. We knew that if we played the right way, we can beat anybody, and I guess we proved that we were right.
Well, in terms of playing as a team, Davis, we know that Kristaps Porzingis is not able to play. He would have been a key player on your team, but yet, despite his absence, you proved to the world that not relying on just any one player, but playing as a team will get you far in basketball.
Yeah, I think that's been proven over time. Then the strongest teams are the ones that are actual teams instead of just individual players. I think, of course, if he had Kristaps, some things wouldn't change. We would still play as a team and maybe achieve even more. Because we were missing basically 4 starting lineup players after my brother also went down against France. So yeah, but the key is it's a team sport, and if you play together, you can achieve something special.
I think the resiliency that you proved was something that can carry over and inspire other basketball teams. But on a personal note, talking about perseverance, Davis, you were drafted in the NBA in 2011. It took 5 years before you started your NBA career. Now you've played 7 seasons in the NBA. You're moving into a new team, the Oklahoma City Thunder. Can you tell us a little bit about the determination and perseverance that you showed in going to the NBA after your draft of 5 years earlier?
Well, after I got drafted, it was San Antonio. They're really very well known for drafting young players, and if there's a chance, keep them in Europe and let develop. So I knew it was going to take a while. With my knee injuries, it might have happened maybe 2 years later than we expected. But yeah, it's just I love basketball, so. Whatever happens, I'm enjoying playing and practicing. So that's part of it. That's why I never give up.
Well, Davis, just one last question. Can you tell us a little bit about the European style of basketball as compared to the American style, and even as compared to the Asian style? And what do you think Asian countries can do to be able to level up and play at a high caliber in the FIBA World Cup?
In a way, we very well know that when you look at the American players, they're mostly very athletic and have physical abilities that are higher than in Europe and Asia. That's well known. So I feel like if Asian teams can kind of try to play similar type, develop similar way as European teams, you can see that this summer we had players put on map that some maybe even didn't know. Just because we played the right way, shared the ball, and some guys that had unbelievable scoring games, that maybe a lot didn't expect, but and that kind of helps putting them on the map, and they'll have bright futures ahead of them. So I feel like in a sense, you just need a few players to get to the highest level, and that kind of inspires everybody after that, and the younger generations, and kind of all the people get behind it, and it's a downhill snowball effect that it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
Thank you very much, Davis. Thank you so much.
few more
Thank you.
questions from
Davis Bertans, this performance of Latvia in the FIBA World Cup has been phenomenal. You brought down France, you brought down the number one team, Spain, and considering that this is your first ever FIBA World Cup appearance, and even in the Olympics, I think the only time that you played in the Olympics was when basketball was introduced in 1936. So this is quite an achievement for Latvia. I think the whole world is recognizing the importance of Latvia in basketball. Can you comment on this, and in particular, your participation in this progress of Latvian basketball? Thank you, Davis.
Yes, it's been a great debut for us, mainly because of the great teamwork that we had, starting from coaches, medical staff, every single player going through the qualification, and as I said, we haven't put a single player that's like, this is the reason why we're here, and it's all been thanks to us playing together and playing basketball the right way.
It will be after 4 years, and for all teams after this World Cup, we will be on the same line. We again will go through qualification games. How it will be for 2027, we'll see. But I'm sure that we want to be again in World Cup for the second time. Because anyway, for us, this World Cup is historical event. We have very deep basketball traditions. We are the first European basketball champions in 1935, and we are founders of FIBA organization. It means if we are founders of FIBA organizations, it means that I feel that we must be a part of FIBA World Cup every time when FIBA World Cup will take place. I'm sure that we will go for 2027.
Yeah. Diyan po nagtatapos ang ating super special episode on the signing ceremony between PEAK, the worldwide sports apparel and footwear brand, and the Latvian basketball team. Maganda po ang relationship nila. Can you imagine, 2016, nag-umpisa na ang kanilang relationship, and nagpirmahan po sila today for another 4 years of this relationship all the way to 2027 sa FIBA World Cup. We all know their involvement in the Olympics. Ang PEAK brought in 79 athletes supported by PEAK to win medals in the last Tokyo Olympics. Okay, panood natin po yung interview natin with Davis Bertans of the Latvian basketball team. Pati na rin si Christine Wu, who is the Deputy General Manager of PEAK Worldwide. And we hope you enjoyed this episode. Again, FIBA World Cup fever. Matatapos na po. But the memories of the FIBA World Cup will always be with us. Maraming salamat po. Play it right all the time. Kinito Henson signing off.